with the family, you know. We went out to LBI. We enjoyed the beaches. You know, we the kids went, you know, did a little of the arcades. We got some ice cream. We got like this big. It was funny. This big 10-inch hot dog. It was at this new place we went to in LBI, and hamburgers. The Dirty Burger was called. French fries on it. It was a good burger though. It was really juicy. So we had a lot of fun with the families. I've been out all day. It's funny, like people like that hater John Bitten. He's like, "You're never out here." I was out literally like what time is it? Now it's 9 o'clock. I've been out for like 5 hours, 6 hours with the family. Now they got school. They gotta get some rest. So I'm out all day. I don't know what these cycles are talking about here, because you know what it is. They don't see a lot of stuff. I'm out with the family all the time. I don't I film the food. But I'm not going to film my kids anymore. I decided I'm not going to do it. So you're not going to see the kids in the arcades. You're not going to see them playing. You're going to just see the food. You know, that's it. So a lot of my videos, they're in my car or I'm upstairs in my room. And like these haters would be like, you never go out. It's not true. I go out all the time. Like I said, I was out for most of the day today. I got my Wawa coffee. Salud, Gentani. Hot Colombian coffee. Debate you. I don't know what you want to debate. Detective Pikachu. I don't know what you want to debate. So, Detective Pikachu, I wish you would just stop making excuses. I just don't know what you want to debate. I'm not scared. Like, what do you debate me now? Ask me questions, okay? Typing is a form of a debate. You can still type a question. You know, what's your question? What do you want to know? You know, I don't understand. Debate on my student loan. Okay. I really don't want to talk too much about this, but about 60% of my student loan has been paid off. It's a very, very small amount. And I'll make you laugh. I'm actually thinking about paying it off. Lately, I've been thinking about paying off both my house and the student loan. And I was thinking about transferring the house into an LLC. I'm probably going to do that in the next couple of months. So I'm going to be taking it out of my mother's name. You know, that's the famous thing that everybody says. And I'm going to be starting an LLC because I'm planning on making a lot more real estate investments. So I might as well just connect them all into the LLC. I thought you say multiple millions. Yeah, well, multiple millions into real estate. You know, yes, that's going to happen, Detective Pikachu. I mean, whether you accept it or whether you don't accept it, that's going to happen. You know what I mean? You're just some psychopath, brother. No offense. I mean, you're cuckoo, bro. All right, whatever. Look, I don't want, look, Detective Pikachu, you want to know what the truth is? You're a very, very negative person. And that's not really, I don't want my V for Victory project. Look, can I just level with you guys? This is not supposed to be negative. This is supposed to be positive. And I just feel a lot of you people, you come here and I don't know what you want to pick fights. You know, Apefather, you live with your mother. It's your mother's house. You got student loans. You got it. It's just like you're looking to pick fights, guys. I don't want to like. I just don't want to pick fights. I'm looking to do something great in life. I'm looking for something for all of us. But it's like you guys just want to pick you just want to pick fights. Like I understand that, but it's just I understand that you guys want to hate, and I want to accommodate you. I do. I want to accommodate you, but it's just at the same time, I don't want to spend the entire live stream like, like, look, it happens a lot. Like, I'll have these live streams. Next thing I know, it'll become very negative. Your father put you in jail. What happened with that? Then I have to explain the whole thing of how my father, had a chemical imbalance, and him and my mother had a terrible, terrible marriage, and I had to take care of my mother, and my mother moved in with me, and then my father dropped all the charges against me, and the next day he apologized, he was crying to me. It's like I just don't want to get into all of this negativity, man. Like, my father had a problem. Like, God bless him. May he rest in peace, but he had a chemical imbalance. He was off. He wasn't playing with 100%. He wasn't playing with a 52 deck of cards. That guy. And my parents had a bad marriage. But as I was saying, a lot of times you guys you focus on all this stuff. You focus on like crazy, crazy topics, and I want to focus on positive topics. That's the thing. I wanna focus on positive things. So, we all have. I don't scam anybody. See, this is another thing. Detective Pikachu, okay, explain to me how I scam people. Explain it to me. How do I scam people? Tell me. Let's go. I'm going to give you the floor. Explain to me how I scam people. I'm waiting. Okay. You're saying stop scamming people. Okay. How? How am I scamming people? Give me an example. Give me an example how I'm scamming someone. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Give me an example. Where's the example? Super chats is not a scam. Super chats is not a scam. Okay, super chats is a 100% completely legal. This is a business that is offered through YouTube. Okay, for all YouTubers. Okay, that if people that are their followers, their subscribers, find them entertaining, you understand, they choose to give a super chat of their own free will. That is not scamming people, because this is done, Detective Pikachu. I'm trying to explain it to you. This is done through their free will. This is someone who finds me entertaining and chooses of their own free will to give me a super chat for entertainment purposes, a tip. That's not a scam. Do you have another example? Hey, what's up there, Ted? Ted Ford Jr., how you doing? I never ever told anybody to buy anything. See, now you're just like making things up. I never told anybody. I certainly never told anybody to buy DJT. Never happened. Okay. The only thing with Prague, I'll tell you what I actually said was, at the time, I said, if you're going to do it, I said it's a risky venture. I said use pennies on the dollar. That's what I didn't actually say to buy, but I remember saying, don't put the whole kitchen sink into the thing. I said use pennies on the dollar. Okay, so that's it. And I also have a disclaimer where I tell people I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. So, Detective Pikachu, you're failing in proving your point that I'm scamming people. You're just not doing a good job. So anyway, let's get back to the main point of the live stream, which is the V for Victory movement. I don't know if you know about this, Ted. I'm starting a new movement. Okay, no money. I don't ask, despite what this psychopathic lunatic Detective Pikachu is saying. I don't ask anybody for money. What is the V for Victory movement? Look, life is very short. You understand? I'm already 46 years old. I've lived half my life. I mean, I hope I could live another good. I'd like to live another 30 years, 40 years if possible, but who knows? Life is crazy. We don't know. We don't know when we're gonna go. Only God knows when we're gonna go. As the Commander 35 here. So, guys, it's like I'm gonna say the same thing to Commander 35 that I'm gonna say to Detective Pikachu. Apefather is trying to do something positive with the world. I wish that you guys would focus your attention on trying to do something positive with the world instead of spending your time constantly fighting. And the thing is this, I don't mind fighting with people. I just gave Detective Pikachu a chance. He's calling me a scammer. So I asked him to prove I'm a scam artist, and he can't do it. You know what I mean? So if you have a problem with me, Commander 35, try to prove a point. Try to prove it. You can't prove anything. That's the thing. It's like you have absolutely no proof of anything that you're saying. It's accusations that are based on hate. You wonder what it's based on? You just don't like me. You know what I mean? You don't like me personally, but just because you don't like someone personally doesn't give you the right to lie about people. You understand? Like Amanda, I don't like you, but I'm not gonna lie about you. I'm not gonna make up stories about you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you the way it is, the truth. You make claims. I actually think Commander 35 is the scam artist. You want to hear how? Commander 35 makes claims that he made millions and millions of dollars. Okay. That's what you've said, Commander. Listen, you have to try to understand something. You have a YouTube channel, even though you don't consider yourself a YouTuber, you're presenting facts to people that you have successfully made millions and millions of dollars on certain plays. Whether it be GTII, You know what I mean? Whether it be, crypto or whatever. Thank you, honey. I'm just doing a quick live.
Oh,
So
sorry.
so the thing is that you got to kind of prove that. Commander 35, okay, 3 million, okay. You have to prove it, because if you don't prove it, let me explain to you. It is kind of fraud. It is fraud, because let me tell you something. If the SEC found out that you were telling people that you made $3 million on certain plays, and it's considered benefiting, believe it or not, by getting views. That is a beneficial thing, because it could lead to monetization. I don't know if you're monetized, but if you even made $1 if you made $1 on the bullshit that you're worth $3 million, it's possible the SEC could get down on you, because they might say to you, Commander 35, prove to the SEC that you've made $3 million, because you're telling an audience. See, now, I never lied about anything. It's not jealousy. Look, I have been completely honest. People ask me, hey, Father, did you make money on AMC? I said, no, I lost $250,000. You know what I mean? I've never lied. I don't lie. Okay? So, Commander, if you're lying, you understand, you might wind up being the one caught with handcuffs, and you'll go into complete shock. You'll go into complete. See, that's something that a disclaimer is not going to hold up. You know what a disclaimer is not going to hold up? You telling people you made $3 million. That's not entertainment. That is an outright straight lie. Commander 35. Here's the bottom line. Are you ready? You could say whatever you want with me. I have a perfect record. Listen to me. I have never committed a crime. You understand? I have a record like a baby's butt. Okay. So you could keep saying all this shit over and over and over again, but at some point you're going to have to come to the realization that it's based just on your opinion. It's not actually based on the rule of law. Like, in other words, the government and law enforcement does not feel I've committed any crimes. Maybe you feel in your opinion that I committed fraud, but I have never been convicted for fraud. So the difference between me and you is that it sounds like you're actually committing fraud. Okay, that's the difference. The difference is you're giving me an accusation about fraud when you, in fact, are. It looks like you're committing it. You're telling people you made $3 million. Commander, you never proved it. You never proved that. So that, in a sense, is fraud. So my friendly advice as a friend is not legal advice. It's not financial advice. Watch what you say online. Okay? Watch what you say, because you're making statements that might bite you in your friggin' ass one day. You're making statements that might bite you in your ass one day. That's all I got to say to you. Me, I got nothing to worry about. You know why I got nothing to worry about? Because I have never lied. I never, ever lied. Despite the fact that you don't like me personally, that's fine. But I have never lied. Okay? That's it. I never lied. The one time I sold, I was honest about it, Commander 35. I was completely honest. I was completely honest. I said I sold 500 shares of AMC for medical expenses for my wife. I didn't lie. That was being transparent, and that was being honest. There was one time I needed to do that. Turned out to be a great decision. I think I sold that 500 shares. It was like $46 a share at the time, AMC. AMC was like $46 a share. Turned out to be a great business decision, Commander. You don't destroy anybody on X. This is the one thing about Elon Musk that I don't like. Elon Musk allows you, Detective Pikachu, to get away with shit because he's a big believer in the First Amendment, and he's a big believer in just like non-bias, no censorship. But I do believe certain things should not be allowed, like posting someone's address, posting someone's daughter, saying kidnap her or kidnap my mother or burn down my house. To me, that's not the First Amendment, and I completely disagree with Elon Musk. I completely disagree with him, but apparently, I guess he lets that stay on X. That's his thing. That it's his platform. He bought it for 44 billion. He bought Twitter. He could do whatever he wants to do. I don't agree with it though. Uh, it's you could laugh about it, but see, now it goes back into opinions again. You follow me? This goes back into opinions, okay? You find that funny, Commander 35, okay? I don't find it funny, but guess whose opinion counts? Elon Musk. In other words, your opinion doesn't count. My opinion doesn't count. It's Elon Musk's decision. He owns X. He owns the platform. And if he wants to keep that material on X, it's his prerogative. Okay, well, that's fine. But the point I'm trying to make you understand is this. This is the point I'm trying to make you understand, is that he's the one who makes the decision. It's not you. See, I'm trying to make a point that you're missing. It's not you. It's not me. It's Elon. Just like how you're saying I'm committing fraud or I'm a scam artist. It is not your decision. You're not a judge. It is not your decision to interpret or to assume that I'm committing any crimes. That is up to the FBI. That is up to the SEC. See, it's just like Elon. Do you understand? I'm trying to make you see a point. Elon makes decisions. Certain content stays on X or certain content doesn't stay on X. It's his decision. In terms of who committed fraud, like Lou, remember Lou, your buddy Lou? Okay, well, apparently he went to jail. May he rest in peace. Okay, may he rest in peace. But apparently something he did constituted as fraud where he got arrested. This is the guy you look up to. This is the guy who you love and you miss. Okay, well, he got arrested for fraud. I never did. So don't you think it's more appropriate if you're going to talk about someone who committed fraud? Don't you think it's more appropriate to talk about someone who actually was convicted of it? Don't you think it's more appropriate to talk about someone who is actually convicted of fraud? Lou, I was never convicted of fraud. Okay? So why don't you get your facts straight? Okay, so that's it. That's all I have to say. But with that said, may Lou rest in peace. God bless him, okay? And God bless his family. I don't mean any disrespect, but he was arrested for fraud. But may he rest in peace. Bring me to court for what? What are you going to bring me to court for? What are you going to bring me to court for? Detective Pikachu, we talked about karma. You better retract your statement. Okay, you better retract that statement because karma is a mother effer, and what you wish upon people normally comes back to you. Remember what happened to Lou. Lou talked very badly about my wife who had stage 4 breast cancer, and it turns out that Lou died from cancer. You understand? You could respect Lou, but how did Lou die, Detective Pikachu? What was the cause of death? Cancer, okay? What did Lou do? He made fun of people with cancer. Now, I'm not wishing anything bad upon Lou, but I do believe I'm a firm believer in karma. You're saying my wife is next to die, correct? Well, you might wind up going to the doctor not too long from now and find out you have a terminal illness. Don't wish bad on people. Don't do it. Karma is a mother effer, okay? But it's your choice if you want karma in your life. It's not my choice here. There's nothing I ever said about Lou that would be considered defamation. Nothing. Okay? Tyrone and Jamal, I've admitted, they're here right now, by the way. I've admitted time and time again that it was a joke. I've said it not once, not twice, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. I said it is entertainment purposes only. I was very crystal clear that these are characters. This is not real. It's not true. Okay, and it's just a joke for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so with that said, there's nothing to sue me on. What are you going to sue me on? Exactly. What are you going to sue me on? That I said that Lou got arrested for fraud? Is that what you're going to sue? It's facts, Commander 35. Commander 35. In reality, Lou actually did get arrested for fraud. So that it's not. If something is true, it's not defamation. All right, whatever, Commander 35. Do what you got to do, okay? Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. And I'm going to report you to the SEC Okay, that you claimed you made $3 billion. I'll do that right away tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna redirect your channel to the SEC, and and I have evidence, much evidence that you said you made $3 billion. Okay, is that? But you see, I won't do something like that. You know why I won't do that? Because that would make me a biatch. That would make me a biatch. I don't do things like that to people. I don't do things like that. All right, I prepare myself. Commander 35, go for it. Go for it. You know, like Rocky Balboa. Remember, Mr. T says in Rocky 3, he says, I'm going to bust you up. And Rocky says, Stallone, says, go for it. Go for it. Oh, my God. Unfortunately, this whole live stream is filled with haters here. So I'm going to end it. I'm going to be doing some more lives in a little bit. But I think I'm going to change this the title of this live stream, Apefather versus the haters. I still think I won here. Well, I'm just saying, John, look, I could report him to the SEC, but I'm not going to do it. You know, it's the same thing with Lou. Lou threatened to sue me all the time. Remember Tina? Who remembers Tina? What's love got to do with it? What's love when Lou's got Tina on retainer? Okay. So Lou used to threaten to sue me all the time. This guy, Ben Giller, he threatened to sue me. Unfortunately, none of these people ever serve me papers. Okay, they say they're going to sue me. Let's see if Commander 35 does it. Oh, I'll hang out a little longer because Back to the Future's here. Back to the Future just turned out to just be a fight, Apefather versus the haters again. I hate talking negative stuff, but unfortunately, they always wind up getting me angry, and I wind up battling these haters. But I'm going to try to change it. I'm going to try to bring it more to a positive nature. The V for Victory. You know, Back to the Future, I've been getting a lot of good response. A lot of people really like the V for Victory movement. I've been getting a lot of great, Tony from Brooklyn, a lot of people, new people are actually coming to the lives now, and they really, really love the V for Victory. If you don't know what the V for Victory is, if someone's new to the live stream, I'm going to explain what it is. I'm going to try to, look, I have enough fighting these guys. It's about how can we do something that I consider to be an amazing accomplishment. An amazing accomplishment. Okay, what's an amazing accomplishment? Kind of stuff that Donald Trump does. I love that guy. You know, I really, really, I admire him because things that he does in life are major, major accomplishments. Everything. Way before he was in politics. Way before he was in politics, he did things that were incredible, like Trump Tower. You know, I mean, these developments he did. Mar-a-Lago. He didn't develop Mar-a-Lago, but still, what an amazing acquisition that was. 40 Wall Street. Didn't develop it? Unbelievable. He paid $1 million for that building, okay? So the thing is that Trump had something we don't have. I'm going to tell you because maybe you don't know. His father, okay? Trump had Fred Trump. Fred C. Trump. Fred Christ Trump. And people don't know this. The Trumps been developing their power and influence for about 3 generations. The 3 generations of Trumps. Okay, Donald Trump's grandfather, he ran the Arctic restaurant. This was in the Wild West, and he made a fortune. He made a fortune during the gold rush. That money went to Elizabeth, his wife, which was then Fred Trump's mom. And then Fred got involved. He started building garages. That's how it started. It was Elizabeth Trump and Son. They started a corporation, and he started building garages. It did very well with that. That next thing, all the baby boomers were coming home from the war. Fred Trump built affordable housing in Queens and Brooklyn. I used to see all his buildings. I used to live by Coney Island, not far away, and they had Trump Village. They had all the big Trump developments. So the father did extremely well. The father was very, very successful. Very, very successful. So that's kind of how Trump started, Donald. Because if it wasn't for his father, like, you should watch this movie. Donald doesn't like it, and the reason why I don't think he likes it because I think it's pretty true in my opinion. I'll say it's alleged, but I think the accounting of his life is true. It's called Trump Unorthodox. Oh my God, Trump Unauthorized. Excuse me, I just said that. I said unorthodox. It's not Trump Unauthorized. You should watch this movie. It says ambition on it. That's how I got my idea for my movie, Ambition. Trump Unauthorized. And it really shows how the father helped him. The father introduced him to, at the time, New York City's mayor, Abe Beame. And that's how he got the option for the Penn Central rail yards, which ultimately became the convention center. And then he got the option for the Commodore Hotel, which turned into the Grand Hyatt. None of that would have happened if his father didn't have political connections. What's up there, Joshua? I agree with you, John. You should always leave kids out and family out, but this guy is a complete lunatic, Detective Pikachu. What are you going to do? Has absolutely no morals in life. Complete loser. Well, the thing is, Back to the Future, look, Trump comes from a long line of very successful people in his family. He learned a lot from his father. And, from that, Donald expanded the Trump empire. He expanded it. He took the Trump empire into Manhattan and then to Atlantic City and then all around the world, okay? And he realized that his name became a brand. The Trump name became a brand. With that, people said to Donald, I'll put up all the money. See, a lot of buildings he doesn't own. Like example, the Trump International Hotel in New York City, that's owned by GM, General Motors. But General Motors put up the money. Donald Trump got, a licensing fee, a management fee, for using his name, Trump International Hotel. But there are many properties that technically he's just doing a licensing deal for his name. V for victory. You're funny, regulator, with that. Listen, God bless. It makes you happy for hours. So you got to do what you got to do to stay happy. What's up, Hulk Hogan? We do support American Dream. He's a good guy. God bless him. We support Angie too, and we support Hulk Hogan. The Apefather is an honest man, and we support him. Thank you, American Dream. I appreciate that. So that's what I'm trying to do in my life. I want to do things that Trump did. Now you might say, but how are you going to do it, Apefather? Well, I'm trying to take a different approach. I unfortunately didn't have a father in my life like Fred Trump. So, you know what I mean? I have to do it the hard way. See, sometimes in life, the Johnson & Johnson families, the Vanderbilt families, the Rockefellers, the heirs of these families, they have it easy. They don't really have to work. Everything is just handed down to them from generation to generation. In my case, that's not the case. Nothing is handed down to me. People think I've inherited ugats. Everything I have, I'm a self-made man. The house I have, the money I have, everything I have, I earned it. I worked for it. Just like I'm working hard on YouTube. Just like I want to get to the next level in my life. I earn through hard work ethic. I earn things. So it's a very simple concept I have. It's not complicated. Very, very simple concept. Are you ready? If we can't do things alone, try to follow me on this point. If we can't do things alone, why not work together? Now, I'm not even talking about money. I'm going to get to that in a second. But I'm just making a point. I'm not talking about money. Money comes later. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about working together. I'm talking about a movement. So let me give you all an example. Who could right now on their own? Who could right now acquire a casino in Las Vegas? Is there anyone on this live stream? Is there anyone on this live stream right now that could acquire, let's say, the Bellagio for like $2 or $3 billion? I love you, Back to the Future. Who could do that by themselves, like right now? In other words, tomorrow, you get an option, you get into a deal to acquire the Bellagio Hotel Casino in Las Vegas for $3 billion. Who could do that right now? Is there anyone on this live stream that could do that? I don't think so, right? So the answer is nobody could do it. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is start a movement where we all work together and we could accomplish something like that. We could accomplish a major, major deal like that. But you might say, but Apefather, once again, this sounds like you're asking me for money. This sounds like you're asking me for an investment. Are you asking me for an investment? No. I'm not asking anybody for an investment. A super chat, this drives Detective Pikachu crazy. Detective Pikachu doesn't understand that a super chat is not an investment. He just doesn't get it. None of these haters understand that. A super chat is like a tip for entertainment purposes only. If someone enjoys the content that I have, if someone finds me entertaining, someone loves me, it's a sign of appreciation. They're like, Apefather, here's $1, here's $2, whatever it is. I love you, Apefather. That's not an investment. People are not expecting an equity position in a project or some kind of an interest in a project because they're giving a super chat. A super chat is a tip for entertainment purposes. I do accept super chats because I find them to be the greatest compliment. I find them to be the greatest compliment. When someone gives me a super chat, man, it's like an honor to me. It's an honor to me. I say thank you. I greatly appreciate it. But other than that, I don't ask anybody for any money. So you might say, well, then I don't understand, Apefather. How do you expect to acquire a casino? How the F-U-C-K? How the F-U-C-K can you acquire a casino? It's very simple. It's very, very simple. It's called building a movement. It's called building a movement. There are 7 billion people in the world. 7 billion people. We talked about this earlier in the live stream. We call it the 1%, right? There's about 2,800 billionaires. There's about 2,800 billionaires in a world of 7 billion people. So if you really think about it, that's not 1%, right? That's something like 0.001%. Okay. Most people in this world are not billionaires. This is a point I'm trying to get at. This is what I'm driving at. Most people are not billionaires. So the thing is, most people will not be able to acquire a casino on their own. Most people would not be able to acquire a skyscraper on their own. Most people would not be able to acquire a Major League Baseball team on their own, an NFL football team on their own, an NHL hockey team on their own. Okay, so this is the point of the V for Victory project. It's called Apes Together Strong, Retail Strong. And by the way, you don't have to be a retail investor. If you're not a retail investor, you could be a part of the V for Victory movement. So what does it mean? It means what you're doing right now. You see how all of you are here with me right now? You see how all of you are on this live stream? You are supporting, even the haters. You are supporting the V for Victory movement. You're supporting it just by being here right now. It's a place for us to come together. Unfortunately, haters want to hate. You can't stop that. But it's a place for us to come together, share ideas. I want us all to share ideas. Like one day I would love all of you to come to me with ideas. And I hope that one day I would have the power to actually execute that idea. That's what I'm trying to get at. Richie, the only movement you're successful is the movement on the throne. I am very successful with that. Alka-Seltzer, baby. Alka-Seltzer. This is, I had a big dinner in Long Beach Island today. I had a 10-inch hot dog. I had a whole bunch of juicy cheeseburgers. Forget about onion rings, french fries, vanilla milkshake. I can feel the acid reflux going away in my esophagus tonight. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Salud, Jindani. Back to the Future says, if I miss a live, I watch replays a few times. Thank you. I appreciate that. God bless you. That is a true supporter of the V for Victory movement. 10-inch hot dog, baby. Telly. Long time, brother. Long time. How you been, brother? Telly, this is a proud patriot, a Marine. He was a Marine. He served our great country. God bless him for his service. Telly, I haven't seen you in a long time, brother. How you doing? What's new, brother? The Alka-Seltzer makes me feel better. What can I tell you, brother? I love it. I love the Alka-Seltzer. Anyway, look, I know I say this a lot. Thank you for your service, Telly. God bless you. God bless America. I know I say this a lot, and I know it drives everybody crazy, but I feel like I have to say it, I have to repeat it, because it's just so powerful. You know when something is so powerful, it bears repeating. So I'm just going to keep saying it. I don't care. I don't care if you get sick of it. I don't care if you literally mute your friggin' phones. I am going to repeat it until it sticks, okay? Retail in 2022. I know you heard this before. Lost 350 billion effing dollars. Back to the Future understands this. He says that everybody in America could have got like something like a $3,000 friggin' stimulus check. Retail lost $350 billion. It was squandered to zero. Now, I'm not saying that that was done fairly, by the way. That's why I love Trump so much. You know why I love Trump? Because besides being the greatest president, besides he's going to make America great again, he's going to get the economy back, he's going to end inflation, he's going to help our vets, he's going to bring world peace. Oh yeah, Telly, I remember Telly and American Dream. You guys had a little beef at one time, right? I remember that. Did you guys have a little beef one time, the two of you? Did you guys work that out? I hope you guys worked that out, man. I remember a long time ago you guys had a little beef. Hopefully you worked that out. But anyway, yeah, God bless American Dreams dog that passed away. God bless. You were a great father. You gave that dog a beautiful life. Remember that. You gave that dog a beautiful life. That's all we could do in this world, right? So anyway, getting back. $350 billion flushed down the toilet in 2022. Flushed down the effing toilet because retail put all that money in the stock market, a lot of corruption. Citadel that year made $16 billion. So it goes to show you, right? Don't you smell something rotten in Denmark when Citadel makes $16 billion? And when friggin' retail loses $350 billion, don't you think there's something wrong? Don't you think? I do. So the point is, could you imagine if we didn't put that money in the stock market? Could you imagine what we could have did with that friggin' $350 billion? My God. My God, we could have done magic, baby. It's magic. You know, we could have bought everything that you could possibly imagine we would have. Casinos, not just one casino. We would have casinos all over the world. All over the world. We would have skyscrapers. We would have every industry that you could possibly imagine. Every restaurant, gyms, multi-industries, Ape hair salons, Ape Italian restaurants, Ape steakhouses, Ape everything. Ape gas stations, every Ape electric centers for the friggin' the Teslas. Excalibur has some health issues. God bless Excalibur. God bless. I hope that Excalibur recovers very soon. So that's what the point of the V for Victory project is, man. We don't want to just depend on the corrupt stock market anymore, you know? Look, I know all of you are going to do it, and that's fine. Keep doing it. I know all of you are going to keep doing cryptocurrencies. I do it too. Listen, I'm not telling you not to do it, but I'm trying to figure out a way for us to have a third option. So option A, you got the stock market, right? Option B, you got cryptocurrencies, right? Okay. Option C, V for Victory. Why not add the V for Victory project as part of your portfolio? The thing is, it's not going to cost you any money. It's a part of your life where you don't have to spend a dime. It's just a matter of coming to the live stream, building up this movement together. All of us build it up together to the point where there are millions and millions and millions of people talking about success, talking about accomplishing great things. And I think we'll do it. I think eventually one day you'll see the Apefather with millions of subscribers And then it won't be too long from now when I will do my first acquisition, my first casino, Apefather and the Apes Hotel Casino. Wow! Las Vegas. We'll be swinging on the trees, jumping in the friggin', I'll have a man-made river. I'll make it look like the safari jungle. And we'll build the brand together, man. John Bitten is back here. Here he is, the ball breaker. I don't buy subs, John. Stop saying that. I don't buy subs. Did you ever think that all these haters complain about me and then they got me effing shadow banned? You don't hear me crying about it. I'll say it's alleged. But did you ever consider that to be an option, John Bitten? That all these effing haters complain about me? Okay, that's why I get such little views. I mean, it's not my fault. You forget about the prime of Apefather. You forget about when Apefather was getting 50,000 views a video. You forget that. 75,000 views. On one video, over 100,000 views. You forget that. But anyway, it's 41 minutes here. I am going to be doing a lot of lives. I promise all of you. I'm going to do a lot of lives here. Look, I don't know what to tell you, the regulator. I went from 50,000 views, 75,000 views to 10 views. There's something wrong. There's something rotten in Denmark, but I'll say it's alleged. My channel's not finished because I will not give up, Ballbreaker. At the end of the day, I'm like Stallone, baby. I'm like Rocky Balboa. No matter how hard you hit the Apefather, I just get right back up and I keep moving forward. So my channel will never be dead. I will be on YouTube for the rest of my life. I will be on YouTube forever, unless they take me down, that would be it. Unless YouTube ends my channel, I will literally never stop. The big play for me, Telly, right now is DJT, Donald John Trump. I don't know. I've been talking about DWAC, Telly, when it was $14 a share. We saw it rise to $80 a share. So yeah, that was a big play, man. DY, and I don't even think it's over yet. I think Trump is going to go on to win the presidency. He's going to become the 47th president. I feel that DJT has a potential to go to over 500 a share. Okay? Even if Trump unloads the regulator, this is what I feel. Even if Trump unloads his entire 100+ million shares, I think that people are going to buy it back, man. I really do. I think that retail, I think he has a big following, Donald Trump. He has a gigantic friggin' following. And even if he unloads, because everyone keeps saying that to me, what happens if President Trump unloads all of his shares? I think people will just buy it right back. And I think that it'll still wind up going to Pluto, man. But again, it's not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. Entertainment purposes only. Listen, let me run. My wife is making some home cooked dinner, where we're gonna eat some more. So I want to, go enjoy a nice movie, some nice home cooking. I will say hello to the family, Back to the Future. Telly, it was great to see you. God bless you for your service. God bless America. I will be back again. I will be back. I know, regulator, you don't lose, brother. You always win, especially on the genetic version of a Viagra or whatever it's called, that shit. Cialis, whatever it is. But anyway, V for victory. Everything I said on this live stream is not financial advice. See you soon, Telly. I am not a financial planner. Everything I said on this live stream is for entertainment purposes only. V for victory. God bless. You seem like you always win. You had that one little with the Nvidia, I know, when it shot down, but then it shot back up. But anyway, not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. God bless.